Tell me about Brandon McAllister.
Who?
Brandon.
Brandon. Oh, Brandon, the chatty one. Well, what can I say about Brandon? He's a nice kid. He's pretty funny, but I'm worried about him. I think he's got a serious case of senioritis. That's it.
When I think about Joshua, I think about fun and nerdy at the same time. It's a great combo.
Say hello to my little friend. I wonder who coined that phrase. Oh yeah, it was Al Pacino. Well, this guy, he's copied one of the best people at Irvington, one of the best seniors. He took his name, he took his swag. Who else could it be? Manny Cancino. Manny Cancino, hope you win.
When I think of Brandon, I think of his great smile, his friendly spirit, and how he's always willing to help out the people around him. And lastly, when I think of Brandon, I think of all the stuff he's just left in my classroom over the years. It's just a small sampling. I have bins and lockers full of Brandon stuff. So Brandon, don't forget before you leave in June, please come get your stuff.
So, I'm Mr. Pierce. I was Hugo Vera's freshman science teacher 3 years ago. 6th period as I recall. Let's look at his team's Change Project PowerPoint presentation. Looks like they worked on cell phones. Okay, so somewhere in here I think we can find a picture of Hugo. You know, he's just this big strapping wrestler guy. You know, ladies, you probably want to know what he looked like when he was younger. Let's see. There he is, going door to door. Look at that smile. Look at that enthusiasm. Isn't he a cute guy? And look, he's even being careful of the cat right there. So, you know, Hugo, you've come a long way, you know, writing for the paper and all the good things you do at Irvington High School. You know, it's been a good 4 years. Congratulations.
When I think Matt Hess, I have to say I think first about his spleen and the fact that I've seen it. Well, not exactly live, but on video. Matt was kind enough to bring in his surgery, which was very cool, at least for biology teachers. I would also say that when I think of Matt, I think of gears grinding, thoughts happening. Spent a lot of time with some philosophical discussions. So, you know, when I think of Matt, I guess I think of the meaning of life.
Alright, so something nice about my mood. Something nice about my mood. Alright, well, good luck, Mahmood. That was something nice about Mahmood.
What can I say about Harry? I met him when he was just a sophomore in my advisory, and now he's an awesome photographer and a senior, and actually, honestly, one of the nicest teenage boys at the school, I think. And he's pretty humble and he kind of flies under the radar, but you know, I only see him as his advisory / photo teacher, so who really knows?
So my favorite story about Krishna is we had SAT vocab words sophomore year for his honors class, and they got extra credit if they used them in natural conversation, and he got very sort of strangely attached to the word boorish. It was like every word that he said, everything was boorish, and he would kind of put his hands up and say, "This is boorish," and it was probably my favorite thing about him. He was also definitely the coolest student ever. He would like email me things at the end of the day that made my lesson plans better than they were before. I think you could say that my success as a teacher is based on Krishna Basude.
I love Luis. His energy is, he's a shining star. He emanates just expression and beauty and love. He is probably one of the best dancers, charismatic dancers we've had in a while, and so unique and so special to me.
Well, the thing about Cheyenne is that he's always on time to my class. He turns in all of his work on time. He is never sarcastic, and my gosh, he reads all of the books on time. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say Cheyenne? Oops.
When he ask me about Aaron Klein, I automatically go back to the ancient Egyptian roots of his name, Aaron, which means warrior lion. In fact, if I were Aaron, this would be my hand sign, warrior lion. Okay? If I was Aaron and I went into a job interview, they'd say, what's your name? I'd say, I'm Aaron Klein, warrior lion. Warrior lion, okay? Every time I left the room, I would say warrior lion as well, okay? And how cool is that, okay? Warrior lion. And Aaron Klein, he is the warrior lion. You watch him, warrior lion, watch him, okay? During this competition, you can see it. You can see it in his eyes, you can see the warrior, you can see the lion. What was the question? Read.
I've had Marshall since he was a freshman, and I can't tell you how funny and smart and compassionate and kind he is. He's been an absolute joy to have, and I'm really gonna miss him next year. Congratulations and best wishes.
Nathan Chen is the future of this country. Of course he should be Mr.IHS.
Oh yeah, Steven's a great kid. He's really tall, really clumsy, oafy, slow moving, terrible at soccer. Yeah, he's my favorite student, honest.
I have nothing but kind words to say about Kevin Sue. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be the Mr. Olympia or on the professional bowling tour in 5 years. Go get him, Kevin.
So I'm voting for Ryan Lovejoy, and you know why? Because when he came to my classroom first day as a freshman, he said he wanted his French name to be Jolie Petite Fleur, which means pretty little flower. A man who's able to take that as a French name, that's a real man. That's Mr. IHS right there. Thank you, Ryan. Love you. Je t'aime.
Hi, Miss Hank, this is Mr. Chen. I want to let you know, congratulating you to become American Idol, whatever, okay? But when I think of you, I think of this guy, and he has very similar work that you have done before, is being You look like him too. Okay, Chris, you look like him, isn't it? Congratulations. Bye.